This is Miami All Access.
We're here with head coach Cleve Wright for our weekly press conference. Well, it was a tough week offensively for Miami, but the Redhawks did play pretty well defensively against two of the strongest offensive squads in the MAC. What has been the key to the team's defensive play as of late?
I think our team has had good energy, and I think that's helped. I think we've talked more consistently on that end, and we've tried to take away our opponent's strength as best as possible and exploit the weakness, and they've done a good job at that. So that's been good. The offensive end, I think we could put together some clips where we can look pretty good. We just need that consistency, and having confidence in being consistent on the offensive end is something we're going to have to work, or that we are working on. We have to get better at.
So, as you were just mentioning, shots aren't always going to fall.
Yep.
But what can be done? You mentioned clips. What also can be done to raise that confidence level of the team offensively?
I mean, it really comes down to reps. It just comes down to reps and coming down to discipline and finishing actions. That's one of the things that we really wanted to do against Akron on Saturday was finish actions. Finish your cut to the basket, whatever we're asking you to do, whether it's a screen and roll, whatever it is, to finish that action. And so that takes discipline and reps and understanding of how important that is, and understanding that your cut may not be the one that's going to score, but it could be creating something for a teammate.
On another note, the Martin Luther King weekend is a big recruiting weekend, as high schools play a lot of games over this 3-day period. College coaches are at these games scouting the talent, and Miami's no exception. While I know you can't talk about any specific recruits, when you go to these games, what are you and your assistants looking for?
Well, I mean, the first thing we're looking for is somebody who's going to fit into our system, that's going to fit here, play the way we want to play here in Miami. Certainly, high activity level is always important. Position is important. Leadership on the floor is important. The obvious thing is skill. I mean, you're obviously looking for somebody who's skilled, but when we're out scouting like that, you're looking for players that fit what you're looking for in your system, and then trying to get them on campus to be able to get to know them and things like that. So, yes, certainly we're out on the road this weekend. It was a big weekend, one of the bigger weekends during the year that you can have for recruiting. And so we've gotten a chance to see some players that are on our list. We've gotten a chance to see some players, some younger players, and getting a chance to evaluate them. And then we've also gotten to see some players that have already committed here too. So a very productive weekend.
So back on the road this weekend for a pair of games, Eastern Michigan on Wednesday and Bowling Green on Saturday. Mm-hmm. First up is Eastern Michigan. What can we expect from the Eagles?
Well, Eastern Michigan plays up-tempo. They're going to press the whole time, and they're going to try and speed you up, and that's the way they play, and they do a great job at it. So we'll have to be ready for that. Have to be ready for some trapping, and have to be ready to take care of the ball in the full court situations.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.